What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I got a good one here for you. I have done Apparition builds in the past, but this one is extremely special. Why? Because if you missed the last video that I posted before this one, I'll put it in the description down below with the link and everything. Basically, I talk about how much I have changed in this game, how much I've improved, and just the way I play things. So this is like a follow-up to that video to just kind of show you the dynamic and the way things have changed. And I also want to plug another video as well, which is the silent run that I beat for my first time, and I'll put that link in the description down below too. And the big reason that that one is also a big deal and something that really resembles this run as well is because back then I said that that was my best run to date thus far. This one tops it. So if you didn't check out that video and you liked this one, watch that one as well, because I feel like they go hand in hand with how just everything went. This is also my longest run to date. I know you're probably looking at the time going, what happened? Just know this: Apparition runs hurt my brain. And with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoy this one. And if you do, drop a like on the video, and of course subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Be safe, be humble, and of course, do what you do best. All right, I'm going to try this the best way possible here, but my throat's kind of meh, so hopefully this sounds good. Peace. Let's dive in. So technically we can fight 4 elites going this way. Okay. Which would be pretty huge. I'll kind of make that determination here in a bit, but that means we can't upgrade any cards or rest anywhere if we choose that path. I'd say we go like, I think I want to fight like enemies here, because events don't really matter here. But we'll see where we're sitting for this fight. But we would go back to back elites right here, which is possible. It's definitely possible. But if I feel like at that point the deck isn't strong enough, I can always then go from here and make that decision, take a little rest stop and not fight this third elite, and then come here and try to see if we can fight him, this guy, and see how it goes. But I have no issue fighting him, these two back to back. I think that's fine. And then we have, it looks like, a dude that does a bunch of flame burning. I have to make sure that I have a pretty good strong deck, but with rage, I don't really have to worry too much about it. Just got to make sure that I have some good attack cards in this act. Now, if I obtain gold, which is what I was eyeing, you would technically be able to use your gold here. So I feel like we can probably get some better cards there too if we feel like the run's struggling. So we'll do that for now. Been a while because I've been playing a lot of silent runs off stream, so now I'm trying to remember how this goes. Trying to remember how this goes. Okay, so they're gonna just shell up here, so I'll just do this, and then I'll just I can't tick them for anything, so on the turn. So I think if I get rage here, I'll just use that. Don't get it, darn. So I'll focus on using miracle here and get rid of one of them. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, here we go. All right. Well, Matra is a skill. They're all skill cards, besides this one. But it applies a vulnerable, and that goes off of your previous turn too. Matra is good to have, especially early. It could technically carry us. It's just the only one that hurts me with it is the raging guy. He's the only one. But I would be weary. I would use it. I would use it. I would take it. I would just be weary with that specific enemy because he does get stronger and he could be the actual elite person. So I want to just be weary on using it. Here we'll go calm and then we'll defend. And then we'll end the turn. I'll try to do as much like talking out loud too while I do this because I want to make sure it's helping make sense here. This will do 6, this will do 12, 24, 36, so it won't kill him, but this could. Yeah, this will kill him. Okay. So it doesn't hurt to take anything like an AoE and like this is always good to have. It's always good to have something that does an area of an effect. It attacks everybody. That's always a good card to pick up. It's always good to have. Let's see, we defend once and then hit him twice. Because we're not going to use Matra much, I feel like, early. Matra would be really good for like the boss though, for sure. We'll go like this. And then we'll end the turn. Could have went into calm, but not too worried. Let's go into calm. Exhaust this. End the turn. And then we'll concentrate, and then we'll do this, and then we'll do that. And who's the enemy? Because scrying can be really good for the act boss. Scrying's good if they put a lot of burn in your deck, but there is one specific turn he does where it literally puts all burn in your deck. The best one here is probably this one, because you can retain it, and then it deals more damage over time. And it increases its combat by 4. So it's a good damage card to have. Here's where I will probably... He's gonna weaken me, because he always does whenever he attacks me. So I think what I'll do for this said one, planning ahead, we'll go like this and then this. Okay? And then hopefully the next turn we'll get a bunch of Matra going. And then hopefully we have some attack cards that we can use to end them. But the weakening is what I worry about too. So this is good. Okay. Try to wait to attack him until you can completely eliminate him. But now this is going to go 5. I think you defend as much as possible here. Take as little damage. Because you're not going to kill anybody. These two are going to be my pain. But I can technically do this too. Which, if it does come to that point, I may have to. So I don't get any Matra here. If I go into Eruption, it's going to give me 4 energy. And I think the only guy I want to try to keep is probably either you or you. But I want to try to get rid of everybody else. So we'll throw this down. Okay. We'll for sure get rid of you. I think we got this. We'll go into Eruption. Oh, we don't got this. Wait, hang on. That would have been 10. Okay, that's fine. It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. This is always a good card to have. Is this one. Because you deal damage equal to the block. So this is especially good against, like, I can't remember their names off the top of my head. This is also a very good card, but since I have to try to veer away from blocking, especially against that specific enemy, this one is extremely helpful. And if we can somehow do it well with Rage, get it at 18 and not hurt us, and we can have 18 block, and it would actually be a good idea, if you will. But we'll try it, see how it goes. So this is always the perfect one to do. I go for the guy who's going to do a negative effect on me versus the people who are going to do damage, because then my cards do less damage. So I would personally just go like this, and get him out of here, use this, defend, and then end the turn. I'll let them do their damage, do whatever the fuck they want, it's fine. But I don't have to worry about a negative effect on me for the following turn. So now I want to focus on him so he doesn't do a negative effect on me. Then I'll focus him. And then I'll just take 5 damage. So here's where, if I can't finish him, is going to be, this is a perfect card for this exact situation. But I can't finish him, so I can do this. Get 9 block. I can block again if I want, but it's pointless. But that's why that card's really nice. That's why that card is extremely cool. Alright. So again, another one of those, I feel like out of all these, this is the best one, because when you scry, you draw the card that you didn't scry. So that's a really good card to have. So we're going to pick this one up. It's a very good card to have. So we're at 26. Our health is kind of bad, but we don't have any relics. And I really don't want to pass up on 3 elites either, because I could get something incredible. And I have gotten to Axe before and won with very little health, so don't think in the back of your mind going, oh god, I could technically rest here, I guess, then take a left and still fight 3 elites if I chose to. But even then, I feel like it's too early to determine anything. Let's go. Let's do it. Okay, perfect. This guy does 18 damage. So I'm going to go like this. Okay, he's going to be stunned, and he's going to do 18 on the next turn. We're going to retain that, so it increases damage over time. See how it goes. He's going to do 36 if I go into Enrage, which would not be smart. Do I want to defend, or do I want to scry for 2? Let's defend for now. I don't want to use that miracle right now. It's too early in the fight. He's now going to debuff me. So now I'm kind of thinking eruption here. Scry them both. The issue with this is I need to go into calm. Okay. Uh, 4, 8, 12, and this. This is... Okay. Is he gonna buff again? Okay. So we go like this. Go into Wrath. He's out of here. So we did beat him, but we're really struggling. For health. This could be healing. Nope. Okay. Not bad. So if I block, he's going to go up 2, which is going to make him do 16. But I'll be at 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'll be at 16. So I won't take any damage. So 8. I'll make my determination here in just a second. Go like this. Do I want to go 8 block for 10? Probably. Because I don't want to do 20. I'm going to die. I'm going to be at 2 HP. Be close. That's unfortunate. That would have been a really good card to have right now. We scale out of there, baby. We scale out of there. And we got Eternal Feather now. For every 5 cards in your deck, heal 3 HP at your rest site. So what did I say in the start of this run? What did I say? So having 2 of these is probably not the greatest idea. I'm going to skip. I don't really need these. So what did I say? I said if we got up here, we were in trouble with our health. We would go this way and hopefully maybe we get an event, we rest, I don't know. Then we can rest again. And then we can fight the Flaming Elite and go from there. So we're not going to get greedy on that 3rd Elite. Perfect. So we have Damaru early. So this helps us with that worship that we have on our deck. That's a great synergy. Not going to worry about the key. Okay, we're still going for that ending, but I do want to at least make sure we're okay here. So, here's where we're going to have to heal, unfortunately, but we are going to take a curse card, but it's fine. That's what we have to do in this situation. So here, I rest even more. Hey, it looks like the run seems to be saved a little bit. We were just a little bit ago having 2 HP in a situation, and now we're looking great. So now we go to a shop, and now we can work on maybe building a little more to our deck. This is at the start of your turn. Get some... I'm looking at this card. This is always a great card to have. This is also a really good potion to have probably for that elite. And I have a feeling that elite... I don't know if I want to bank on it, but I feel like the elite we're going to face is probably the enemy that does a lot of shit to you. With like dazing you and stuff. I would say the best ones here are probably this. We'll do this and this. And then we'll do this. And then we'll also do this as well. This should be perfect. Okay, I like bought out your whole shop. Oh, it's him again. Okay, interesting. Okay, I was hoping that it would be the other enemy because we've already seen him, so it's interesting. We'll use thorns here to try to hurt him a bit. Let's see if we can scry anything for the next turn. We'll get rid of this one. I don't think it matters. And then we'll do this, and then this, and then we'll end turn. He also has 138 health, so he's very strong in this fight. Much stronger than the other guy. Much stronger. So we will go worship here for Matra. We're going to go like this. And then I think we'll have to... I'm going to take this now. He's going to do it twice. And I don't have a lot of defend cards in this turn. So I'm just going to go like this and end it. He's going to get 3 back on damage. We're going to retain that card. He's going to attack, so we're going to go into Calm. But it's kind of greedy, though, to do it that way. I was thinking of something else. It's going to do 7 damage. Still want to retain it. We'll take the hit. We'll take the hit. Nice. Good. Good. Should be dead next turn if we get a strike card in the deck. Oh, we'll just do this. Good. So, Flaming Elite is down. Cards that can train strike now do 3 additional damage. I mean, this is always good to have, especially with our worship. We'll have 2 of these now in our deck, I believe. Didn't we have another Matra card? No. It's just this. Let's do this, though. I don't want to scry again. Hey, how was your stream there, Ellen? Don't want to do this. I think we're set for some good Matra stuff going here. If we do it correctly. What were you playing? We'll go like this, and then we'll defend twice. And then we'll strike, and then we'll end the turn. And then Mario Sunshine. Nice. I haven't been playing Overwatch for a few days. I've been playing like just this a bunch on my own time. Actually, these are all good cards. I'm not going to scry any of those. Perfect. When the new season comes out, that's kind of what I was thinking too. I was telling that to him the other day, like, to Gavin. I was like thinking like, you know, there's nothing I really need to do right now, and I've pretty much got the battle pass done, and it's just kind of like I'm good on just doing it again when the new season comes out. Just kind of like just taking a break. This is always a good card to have, but I feel like what we're currently running with is fine. I don't feel like stacking this is going to matter. This is always a good card to have though too, but yeah, I'm good. I'm going to skip. So we're at 42. Do I want to be at full HP, or do I have confidence I feel like I can beat him at 42 to 72? Appreciate the lurk, man. Enjoy your supper. Dude, I saw that fucking... What did you make, that sushi thing on Twitter, dude? That was lit, dude. That looked so good. Like, hats off to you making that thing. I'm gonna smith, I think, and we're going to retain this. I really wish I could retain that, but I can't. $20 damage. Equal to block. Have I even gotten worship yet? I haven't. Oh, I did. Okay. Just gotta make sure I avoid the stage where he gets into some crazy fucking burn shit. So after this attack, he's going to do a bunch of burn to me. Oh, it's not this turn yet? I thought it was. 16. If I do this, this would do 44. But I have no other attack card on my hand. So I might as well not do it. It makes no sense. Well, wait. What would he be at if I went 9 right now? Would that kill him? Maybe really damn close. I could take the 16, technically. If I went 53 minus 9, that's... Whoops. 40, that actually would kill him. That'd be the perfect amount. Sweet. Okay, good start. So this is the card that can probably help me with this baby, with this puppy. It's really good. And being able to retain it with that is really huge. So I'll definitely pick that up. Do I want any of these relics? I mean, this is nice to have, so technically this would be 4 energy. This would be 6 cards on your draw pile. Otherwise, transform and store all strike and defend cards, which can really mess things up. I could also skip them too and choose them to just be like, who cares? The only reason this would be a nice relic to have is if I saw like a fairy in the bottle in the store and it would do 30, it would be 60% of my HP instead of 30. So I guess I'll just take it, but I really don't Or if like I would have to make sure that I'm using potions. Or when I go to shops, make sure I'm utilizing potions in a smart way to help me. So we got the champ. What is the most optimal way to go here? It would actually be, I feel like I just really quick scrolled it and looked and said it'd be smart to go here, question mark here, question mark here. Do this, fight this person here, or rest, sorry, do this, then rest. Go to a question mark, go here, then go here, then go here. Depending on where my health is at, I guess it doesn't matter. But where my money is at too, I can choose to go here, and then here, and then here, then here. So we'll fight 2 elites. But I just want to make sure the campfires make sense and where I go as well. And we have to still get another relic of recall, so we might do that here in Act 2. And then we also have to get a chest. So we'll see. So here I'm going to take 20 damage to start because I have nothing. Unless I play the top unless I play the top cards here. Definitely want to use this. Look at that. 54 damage, I'll take it. 27 damage, I'll take it. Drawing 2 cards or doing this to where you can use no energy to draw 2 cards. This seems better. That seems better. So that's where I was saying, would this make more sense? We have a devotion build going, technically, right? So, but we have to use these when we see them, because Irithel means it goes away. So we have to use them. But our health is full. It's early in the act. We could try it, but we have to make sure that going forward we focus on like cards that are going to rely to help us to victory. If I choose to do it. I think because it's early in the run, it does make sense to try, but I just gotta now watch my cards in my deck and what I get. I think I just have to be careful, but make sure I use those. Apparitions also may not matter at all, because if they're just blocking, that was a pointless thing to use, but again, I have to use them. I have to. So the next turn he's only going to do 1 damage. Technically, if I even go into an eruption here, he's going to do like nothing to me. So I believe he's still going to do 2. But it makes no sense to do it. So sounds good, dude. Thank you for lurking. You're gonna enjoy RE4 here shortly, so have fun with it. And see, the thing here too is you can take 2 damage and it's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? It's like you kind of want to like play to what makes the most sense for your run. Like I would do this, okay? And then you could technically use this and just do this as well. Who cares? I get it would have cost no energy the following turn, but it's not a big deal either. So now gain 4 block. Let's do this. This makes more sense. But it has to be unblocked damage. So it's actually not going to make sense. This makes more sense. And then this makes more sense. And then we do this. I kind of want to... Yeah, it's fine. The next turn will be in Divinity. I don't want to scry either of those. Okay. So we're like an enemy here. We're going like this and this. Okay, perfect. Sweet. Smoke bomb. No. I mean, it never hurts to get a card that costs 0 energy. You know what I mean? Like, it never hurts. So you might as well just get that. Huh. Am I getting the seat again where I had the sit? No, I'm not doing both. I'll do this one. Oh, that's funny. Trying to think of my next move here. What makes sense? Using that scry to like get the manipulation of Irithals as well is going to be huge. Sweet. I also don't want to like fully rely on blocking and be like, well, I don't want to take any damage this turn. Like, I have to think retrospectively, like, do the damage output first and then block if necessary. Like, every time. Part of me thinks too at the same time, keep drawing cards, you're gonna hurt yourself. Definitely want to do this. Definitely want to do this. And want to do this. Nope, I don't want to scry that. And then we'll do this. Dude, that just lucky actually is crazy with the Apparition build. Holy fuck, I just realized that, because you get the 2 block. That's actually crazy. That works out real well. So, we'll draw 2 cards. We'll go into Calm here. We'll cut through Fade. Perfect. So I was hoping. So then we should... We'll be able to retain that card. It will go down to 1, so at least the next turn I can go into Divinity if I can't kill him here. So I think long term... Long term we're fine. This is huge. I think we're sitting real well right now. 66 damage. Yeah. Okay. Do we want to get 8 plated armor? 8 plated armor sounds pretty good, especially for like a boss fight or something. So here's an interesting one. I say personally, we do this one, because with the Power of Establishment build we got going on, this makes the most sense to decrease over time. We have a Windmill Strike card that we can also retain, so that helps too. So I say we go with this one. Okay. This power, if we get that Power of Establishment going, but at the same time, I feel like this card... See, the thing is, I don't want to have too many retain cards, because I want to like make sure like this card gets stronger over time, right? So like in 2 turns, this card is going to be... I could actually upgrade this too now that I think about it. Which would be 10, and then after 2 turns it would be 30, where this card I'd have to wait 4 turns before it to cost 0 to only do 26 damage. I'm gonna skip. Doesn't make sense. We could just focus on upgrading that card and then go from there. I think that makes more sense. We could just upgrade that card and then we're like sitting well. This is huge. Use this, and then we'll focus on the guy that's going to rake in the back because he does the most damage. But I think at my first place, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rest. So, Apparition is gone. We'll go like this. We'll for sure use this to maybe get another Apparition in her hand, which we don't. Our Matra. Do we want to... I don't want to... Probably gonna take a chunky damage here, but if I go into here and plate armor, we might be okay. Don't scry anything. What's it gonna pick up? Okay. We'll for sure do this. I'm not gonna scry that. I'm gonna defend here. Gain 4 energy. Plated armor, draw 6 cards. Just drawing 6 cards to get a block seems kind of pointless. The following turn we should be able to go into Divinity. We'll just take what we can get here. It's gonna put me at 10 health. Otherwise I do this and it won't, but... That's crazy. I'm just not getting any apparition. That's the thing right now. I'm not getting no apparition right now. My apparition's just like gone. Like, oh, there they are. Hey, they decided to finally show up. Like, all right, we're not. We weren't going to show up until the very end of the fight. Like, that's crazy. Like, the apparitions decided to just be like, ah, we're good. We're not gonna show ourselves right now. But before, it was like so adamant and being aggressive to me. It's just so crazy. How I'm just not getting any cards that would like be like aggressive right now. I'm in rage right now, and it's like I'm just getting these really lame ass cards. Like crazy, man. Explosive might be a really good one here. To all enemies, yeah. I'm gonna skip. So now we're running into a situation here. But the internal feather should technically, for every cards in your deck, you'll heal 3 HP. So technically, we should be fine. Oh, was that an elite we just fought? No wonder. That was an elite we just fought. I totally forgot what we were doing there for a second. And I made this decision right now where I would choose either... We're going here. But I'm at 23 health. Okay. But I am going to smith something here. So now I could technically really change my deck here by going, hey, let's not smith. Let's you know, whatever with these. Not make them go away. But that's really honestly trying to play a little like on the chance of this build only now. And I don't feel like I want to do that. What I would rather do is do this and get 3 Matra. And then go from there. The next thing I would upgrade is probably the Power of Establishment. If I'm looking at upgrading cards. Because that would start, I believe, is just the upgrade is to innate it. So that's probably the best thing next. So yeah, we're going to try another elite again. See how it goes. 7, 14, 21. That's a lot of my health. The one thing I'm also realizing too that I'm not getting is this one card I really want in particular I haven't seen in this run is the Protect for 12 block. That's a huge card for the Power of Establishment. Huge card. So we're gonna have 5. Hopefully get worship here. We don't. Apparition means nothing here. So you're almost thinking in the back of your mind too, if you even use apparition, it's pointless. Here's worship. Okay. Sweet. Do we want energy? I mean, it's for energy. But damage is better. And same with... We have a really good situation going here. The only reason why this card... This is a great card, by the way, too, for the retainability that we have going. We have to go retainability. We don't have much block cards. We got to go this route. We have to. We have to. So either we're going to get the connectivity of the next one, or we're going to... we have to take it. With getting 1 dexterity, that we need to do this. At a certain point, like I said, you know, we're going to have to make a decision and say, you know, whatever. But, yeah. We're just going to have to just do it. So he's attacking. So I'm going to go into calm here. Unfortunately, here's the smartest thing that I can do. And then I can go like this. Okay. Because then he's going to strengthen him up. He's going to kind of be like, wait, what the fuck happened to my people? He's going to be lost and confused. Which is totally fine with me. I'd rather take that. And then, I think for the sake of this fight, we could always do this too. And have 8-plated armor. But it might be a waste at the same time too. Are we fighting the champ? Okay, that's actually good. It's not an AoE fight. Trying to think if I want to go into eruption here or if I want to hold off, because then for the next turns I don't know if I'm going to get apparition or not. That's what that's a bank call, right? To do a F ton of damage. But what if we don't get strike cards when it's not worth it? It's too many theories. So 27. Okay. Do we choose to just go 10 here? We would have waited. We're going to retain. I'm going to block here because I want to see what I can scry out of this. We'll get rid of this card. Because we want attack. We want to have a higher chance of attack cards. He's only going to, when they're only going to do 1 damage to you or whatever, you want to get the apparition shit going as much as possible. Okay. End the turn. Those cards are retaining. If I get Power of Establishment here soon, that'll also be huge. So for another turn, we're doing this. Okay? We're going to go ahead and we're going to do... we should do this. Okay? Because it'll help us draw extra cards. We always need that. It's always a smart way to play. How I generally play too is I try to focus on... This is 6-12. Focus on this guy because he's gonna get really strong. And I want to try to finish him off in 1 turn. Is my preferability. So, yeah. Still, I want to treat this as if like, oh, they're only doing 1 damage. Like that, you don't want to do that. That is not a smart way to play. It just is not. So we'll do this. These are both very good cards, but unfortunately, I have to go like this. I would like to, so I can use worship here with my energy and do some damage to him. Perfect. That is amazing. You don't even need Power of Establishment this time. This is awesome. This is going so well. Beautiful. That's another elite down. We got lizard. Yes, baby. Oh. So now if I die, I get 50% of my health back with this run. Good. Good. Do we want to gain 6 block with the shuffle insight into our deck? We already have 1. And again, then where my mind goes is, do we just upgrade that card? This isn't going to really help us. And this is a good attack card because it applies weak to the said enemy. But with our intangible build we currently have going, it isn't really like we need this card either. So I'm skipping, personally to me. So here's what's big. We're at 363. I can make this decision, but depending on what's in this room, to go to shop, like I said, get more relics, do whatever. So let's see what this is. So we can transform a card. I'd say we transform a strike card and see what we get for it. Or do we want to transform a block card? I just feel like I have a pretty good deck where we should probably transform a block card, actually. Let's see what we get here. Nice. Okay, sweet. That's actually good. So now we can technically do more damage to our AoEs. Perfect. That's actually a good card. Okay. So now that makes the determination to then go here, so we can see what we can synergize well with. So here's a good retain card with what we have. Here's what I'm looking for, baby. This is what I'm looking for. I need that. So we're going to get this card, and then we're going to get this card. Okay. This technically can synergize really well, too, with whenever you scry gain 3 block. It's technically a really good card, because then we can get more blocking in our turns when we are scrying, but it is a power card at the same time. This is also a really good relic with what we're currently dealing with. We should get this with what we're dealing with. And now the next thing is what? God, look at that. Flex potion. Gain 10 strength. At the end of your turn, lose 10 strength. That'll be good to have, I think. And then, I mean, the power card is good, but I just think in this specific run, now that I have the retain card, I think I'm okay. Now that I have the retain card, I think I'm okay with the blocking. Okay, here's a situation now. Full health, that's actually awesome. With this feather, this is helping. This internal feather with the intangible is going very, very well. It makes me not even feel like I need to rest. Now, if we chose to be like, hey, do you want to go ahead and smith? What would you smith? And I think I told myself I would rather want to smith the, I'd rather smith this card, because I can start with it, and it will help with the other cards that are in my retain in my deck. And we should just do that, personally. Yes, I understand. That, you know, we have to do the recall, all those things. We have another act still to do that, so it's not like I have to do it all in one act. I want to make sure I'm at least playing a good build here and things are making sense. So here's where I will go ahead and use this. Here's where I'll defend. Here's where I will just do it to you because I don't care. And then I'll just strike you down. Well, retain it because then that will make it so it's less the next turn. And then we'll just take 1 damage here. Okay, so we draw 2 cards. We have an apparition here. Now we have 2 apparitions now, actually. We go like this. And then this isn't going to help us this turn, but what will is doing this, so wait, no. Wallop would be nice so I don't take any damage. Let's do this in hopes of that I get a... No, I don't. Never mind. Okay. It's fine. It's 3 damage, brother. Are you really that worried? And you can't even do it anyway, so it's fine. Okay. This will go 7/7. We do worship because now it'll cost, and now for the rest of this fight, it will always cost 0, which is huge. Perfect on the retain. That's awesome. We'll have to do this for sure. We'll do this, and then this, and then we will end the turn. So we can always get this card up. This is the big thing too. I can get that card, let it stack up, let it get real strong. Who cares, right? Let it do its thing. So here's where I can use this and get a bunch of damage going. And the only thing, I mean, I can technically, I get that you know, retaining this probably doesn't make much sense, but I think I should at least do this. It's fine. Then we'll go 12, 12. And then I'll go into calm. So if I ever need to rage at any point, should be okay. Okay, perfect. Well, apparition again. I think these are my last apparitions. We'll kill you. We'll use this to get a retain card in our pile. Otherwise, we're pretty much good. Right now, this card's at 13 block. This card's at 12 block. It's going to keep going up. So we get one more apparition here. So those are insight. We can technically worship again if we really wanted. Maybe we get a mantra. We don't. Let's do this. Here we go. Perfect. Do this. Go like this. And then this. Nice. Nothing here I really want in this specific situation. We're surviving. I get evaluates upgraded, but I think we're doing okay. We're doing fine. Here's where I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get the ruby key now. I can always smith in the next act. There's nothing wrong with that. And if I'm to smith anything, it's probably going to be that card. But let's do this. Run can still be over very easily. I'm not even going to like get my hopes up here. It is how this goes. Here we should use plated armor though for this said fight. Gonna go ahead and do this anyways to just get damage. And we end the turn. Four. Sweet God. I think that's all my apparition too. I think. I have one more. It's okay, it retains it. We're all good. Not getting enough attack cards per turn. So now he's doing full damage here, which is kind of funny on the timing there with that RNG. The game's like, okay, this is where he's going to start doing a fuck ton of damage, by the way. It's like, okay, thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Like, his next turn is like where he buffs up a fuck ton. Like the game's like telling you, hey, we kind of knew that was going to happen. So I have no more intangible. I can't do any more with it. I feel like he's going to do a fuck ton of damage the next turn. These are all good cards to have in the next turn, so I'm not even going to try. Remember, you have that... $18. We're in Matra again. Nice. Good. I think we can. Just because I have this. And we need to preserve that as much as possible. Get that block up. We can get that block up on that one specific card. I will just keep pumping it. It'll be huge. Sweet. All good cards to keep. I'm just trying to see what my next cards are. That's literally why I'm scrying. You might be thinking it's kind of weird that I'm doing that. You'd rather me focus on damage or whatever, but I'm just trying to think of my next attacks when I'm doing that because I want to make sure it just makes sense. He's going to do 24 times 2. A lot of damage here. Okay, we also have the plated armor of 8. But 24 times 2 is 48 damage. Okay, so... I can block here. I can do this. I can go here. I can do this. I can go like this. Okay. It's gonna take half your health away. But I'm not out. Oh, he's gonna do 20 on that. Obviously, this card makes the most sense. Let me go like this. Okay. That's going to be close. It really sucks that he keeps blocking every fucking turn, dude. I can't, like, do anything with that. Trying to find the right time to use that energy, too. I'm just not getting the cards I want. Very unfortunate. I was looking for some certain cards there, but I wasn't getting them. God. There's just certain points there where it was like, first of all, in the start of the fight, I get all of my intangibles right away. So it's like, that just kind of sucks. Kind of was wishing I was getting them more towards like the middle of the fight, because by the time he gets it, by the time the intangibles are done with their phase, I'm going ahead and I'm dealing with this rough shot of now he's going in a full aggressive mode. Like, it was almost timed perfectly with that RNG. We never really got to use these because it was like, I don't know when the right time was to use them, because anytime we went into Divinity, it didn't matter. But I have Lizard Tail, so we're not done yet. But it's still rough here. Because, like, I'm just not getting the fucking cards I want. Like, when I'm in Divinity, I'm not getting my cards I want. Ever. So do I want to... I'm not doing it then. Maybe the next turn I will. I'm not doing it. Because I'll go into fucking Matra the next turn, and then maybe I'll use some strength. So now this is where I'm going to go like this. Okay. First of all, we're doing this. We're inciting. Okay. You got 10 block on me. $42. Lizard Tail helped me. And the run continues. I'm talking over here in that fight. If you didn't notice that I was acting like it was over, or the way that run was going, I was doubting it, because it was like, I'm having everything possible in my grasp right now. Literally everything is going in my favor. No, against me, I should say. Because that start of it, like, I'm getting all my Irithals, like my intangibles, like in the beginning of the fight, when I know the champ is more aggressive towards the middle. And so it's like, I kind of would have rather love it when he was like in that, he legitimately went into that buffing phase right as soon as I lost all of my intangibles. That's when he chose to be like, all right, now I'm going aggressive mode. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? And so then anytime I need to get more attack cards or something in my deck or something, because what was the draws I was getting? You know, I was getting some stupid freaking draws. Like, that was probably the more annoying thing, is I'm getting these like ridiculous draws where when I'm, like I just said in that one last, like, I'm not using this card because I'm not getting, anytime I go into Divinity, my rotation of my cards were like all block cards. So it was like, I'm not getting an aggressiveness in my Divinities. So it was like a really bad rotation every time. So this is a great card right here. If we go into Divinity with this is a great card. That's a great card. So now, if you exit Calm, you get extra energy, which is something we have been doing with Divinity and our one attack card. So I think we should do this. However, this is always good too, but it makes me have less of a choice. We're still picky with our choices, but I'm going with this. Trying to be very careful with what we're picking here. Now we're in Act 3. 212 gold. If I fight elites at any point in this act, I want to make sure that wherever I'm going makes the most sense with where a rest site is. So like here, I can kind of play it by going like this. By going like this, coming here, doing this, going like this, going like that, this. I have a resting point here and there. Depending on my feathers, obviously at this point, if we do the math with that relic, just trying to think out loud here. For every 5 cards in your deck, heal 3 HP. So 32 divided by 5, that's basically 6 HP. Is that right? Divided by 5. Yeah, 6.4 health. So I'd be healing 6 HP every time we go to a rest site without resting. Say we go like this, maybe we can get another card or two that will help us in the shop. Go this way, go up here. I'll read the situation and determine if we need to fight an elite or not right there. I'll take a left or a right. I'll go this way, then I'll go here for sure. Okay? Because I do want to fight an elite at least once in this act. Even if it's big head, I don't care. Okay? I don't give a shit. I do not give a shit. Okay, this is actually a really good first enemy. Because if I get big head, I'll be sure to use that. For sure. Okay, Bowling Bash is actually great here too. Get rid of him. I'm just trying to think how I want to do this. It's 18. Well, that's unfortunate. They're going to do 30 and 30 on me. I have to block. That's so crazy. That again, I don't get any of my attack cards. Oh, it just does 1. Oh, that's sweet. If he explodes, they only do 1 damage? Oh shit, that's awesome. Now, I had no idea that's how that worked. I thought they would still, I thought that would override it. Okay, cool. Deal 40 damage on a fire potion. Sweet. See, now how many attack cards do I actually have in my deck? I'm gonna check this. Versus skills. I seem like I have more skills than I do strike cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's not count the Irithals here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here I have... Oh no, I have plenty of more strike cards. I have 15. I say we go this way. Okay, that's fine. I'd say for the sake of it, we go Apparition here. Let that come back. Do this. And then we will scry so that I can see what I got going on here. We'll do that. Okay. So you're attacking. We're going to go Apparition again. You're attacking, so I'm going to go Calm. We're going to go like this. And then we're going to end the turn. Please, for the love of God, give me something good. I mean, probably we'll need that for the next turn since we don't have anything. That's 14. Well, I'll just do this. And then end the turn. So I'm doing 18 with that card. Maybe we'll get another Apparition. I think we've already used what? I have to always look at my deck to make sure. We have 2 left. At some point, we're going to get Ragnarok too. We still have this in... Oh, okay. Well, hopefully in the next turn... This is kind of tough. That's tough. Deal 40 damage. I mean, I could to avoid taking as much there. I think we should block for sure. It's just, it's gonna kill me. That's 10, 7, 16. Right? 10 plus 7 plus 16, that's 33. I mean, right now it's not going to kill me because I have block on, but it's just going to really make it close. So I just feel like maybe I should block again like this. Shuffle an Insight. Go like this, and then do that. I really don't want to go into using a firebomb in this situation. Just doesn't make sense. So they're all gonna block this turn. Like, cool, dude. Again, the time I get these apparitions, they're doing something that's not gonna benefit the card. It's like, what? And I still... And I'm not going to be able to... Ragnarok is pointless now. Yeah, the rotations of my cards are absolute ass. That's actually the problem right now. The way I'm getting my cards are complete ass. I'm getting them in such a shitty way that it makes no sense for this apparition. That's actually the frustrating thing. Obviously, we want to get the insights so we can possibly get a better draw on my cards. I'll be in Divinity the next turn, but we'll see what cards I get. We'll see. Okay, here's 54. Let's hope we actually get something good here. Okay, nice. Thank you. That's a really good card to have. Exiting your stance would be huge. I'd say this hasn't been helping me at all, and we need to do something. So, please, shop, give me something. Choose a power card. I feel like I only have one power card, so that's not gonna matter. Cards which exhaust when played will instead discard 50% of the time. That is crazy if you do that, because that means that those Irithel cards now these may not exhaust. That needs to be picked up. Has to be picked up. Whenever you add a power card into your deck, you upgrade it. Probably not the greatest thing. Do we want more damage? We only have one pro, right? And is it upgraded? It is. But I think it would help us get to Matra faster. Get us to Divinity faster. So I feel like this is a must-have. For sure. Now we have to debate between getting the retain or at the end of your turn, if you are in calm, gain block. And we don't. I feel like with our health and where we're sitting and our situation that we're in, we need to use this. So we're going for it. Huge shop. Huge. You came in clutch there. So now what I'm thinking, just actually looking at my routing here, do you want, like, with your current build, how things are going, do you want to fight an elite in Act 3? I know I said I want to, but I'm just looking. There's two different routes here, right? I can go here, get this, go here, get this. Or I can go here, get this, fight an enemy, get this, right? And I can still choose at any point to still fight an elite if I want. We'll see. Shifting. Fuck. This guy relies on attack cards too. I honestly never even considered this guy. Never even saw him coming. I could do this. We probably have to. We have to. I don't want to, but we have to. I have to bank on Irithels. I have to. Watch the Irithels not pop up, though, and that's my worry. If I get my Irithels, he ends in 5 turns anyways. We're safe. It makes the most sense. But just watch how these rotations of these cards have been. Watch me not get Irithel. Just watch. Alright, I call it Irithel. I mean Apparition. I'm sorry. So this is 2 turns now. He's only going to do 1 damage. Okay? If I gain 3 Matra, it's kind of pointless right now. It really is. Because all I'm doing is unnecessary damage. So I'm just going to end the turn. I could have blocked, I guess, but again, it's an unnecessary situation that we're in. So I have 2 more Apparitions. So technically he should be dead. We shouldn't have to worry about him. Technically. He's only going to do a poke. And to me, that's fine. There's another turn where he's only going to do 1 damage. Got another Apparition. It's over. We have to win now. Have to. now we're in Divinity. Wow, what a weird fight, dude. What a weird fight. Okay, that's actually big. Especially if we ever go into Divinity and we need to end a fight, we need to make sure we use that card. We need to use that potion. Huge. We should probably pick this up so that we can get additional blocking, and it's a Perseverance Plus card, so it's a really good card to have. Put 2 cards into your discard pile, into your hand, and retain them. That's also a better situation too, though. This seems better because I can choose what to retain in my discard pile. If I feel like I can, yeah, this is better. But it's hard because they're 2 really good choices. Because this can help me get block over time if I ever really need it. But if I absolutely need the block, then the retain is pointless. This seems really good to have. But we're also getting that going into calm situation, right? The thing is, though, is I don't even know if that's how the synergy works. I don't know if that's how the synergy works. And I'm banking on assumption. And I've never done that before. It's technically going to be retained. But is the power establishment card going to recognize that and decrease the energy of said card? That's where that's interesting. That's where I don't know if that is actually what that will do. If it does that, that's awesome. If it doesn't, then I kind of wasted it. The only thing it's benefiting in that said case is when I do go in to this calm state, if I use this power card of like water, it'll allow me to get 5 block. What seems better? I don't even know how to ask that question. Like, I don't even know how to ask that question on the internet. If that was a thing, I don't know. Since I'm unsure, I'm gonna go with that card. Since I am unsure, I'm going with that card. We're gonna go this way. Okay? Question mark. Interesting. This guy's kind of weird because he changes his. Wow, they win it. They're not okay. Sweet, dude. I should have just attacked him. Whatever. It's fine. We have to be very aggressive to this guy. We have to. Nice, dude. They're all coming back. They're all getting retained right now. The only thing I want to really truly do here, because I'm worried about what he's going to do for an attack, is just this, and then leave it alone. Because I don't know. I'd rather him just, you give me your stupid shit you want to give in my deck. Go ahead and give it to me. Yep. I don't care. Give me whatever the fuck you want. I don't give a shit. So that exhausted. Those are all good cards. Dude, how long are these fights gonna go for, my guy? How long? Well, I'm gonna have to use Matra here. No, I don't have to, actually. Don't use it. Don't use it. Because it will retain it. Okay. All those cards will decrease in value. Got a lot of blocking cards here. Should really be using flying sleeves here. Now is where things get interesting. We do this. It's gonna do 22 damage to me. Okay. Still 22 damage. We shouldn't force any more cards here. Yeah. This can technically be amazing. Go like this. Go like this. Go like this. Wall up for 20. Wall up for 31. Wall up for 15. Do that for extra damage purposes. Do 20. Is this a retainable card? It is, but it already costs 0. It's a good card to have, it really is. With divinity, that is, with divinity. But the fact that you have to use 2 energy to get that card doesn't make me excited. Drawing 2 cards, though, and exiting your stance is really good in case you need... yeah, do the draw cards. Do the draw cards. All right. We make our decision here. Do we fight an elite? Or do we go to a campsite to, quote-unquote, upgrade? Well, I kind of just told you halfway through that sentence, so whatever. I'd say we gotta upgrade this. We gotta upgrade this. That would make it 7 block, but I think this is my next move. Because I want to get that Matra faster. I have to. Okay. Oh, this sucks. This is really unfortunate. Oh, boy. 7, 14, 21, 28. I'm just thinking, if I do this, this is going to make this really strong, but I have to kill one of them. I have to kill the Thorn people, but I also have to kill him too. This is a really rough AoE situation, so I'm going to do this. Oh my god. Have to. I have to. It sucks because these guys do so much damage every time. They just go up and up and up, and it sucks. I hate it so much. The only way I could see myself doing this longevity here, to be really honest, there's a way to do this. It just would get really fucking stupid, to be honest. Tell you here in a second. But basically, I could let this card consistently get up to like 55, but I don't know what that thorn damage is going to do, right? I have no idea. But I can poke it a little bit at a time. But I don't want to take a bunch of damage from this thing. I just don't. There's a pattern. But I've got to fight this extremely slow. Could deal 9 damage equal to its block. You got away with it, chat. What the heck did my cat just do? Hey. Attack potion again, huge. If it calls for it, I could use this. If it calls for it. Right? But the issue is, do I need to use it? I don't think so. I think that was the next one I was eyeing for an upgrade. We're gonna take a sapphire key. Okay, this fun guy. Where he does 10 damage additional to his 16. If he gets to that stage. Obviously, this is huge too with Apparition. Okay, that got exhausted. Thank you. You are coming in clutch right now. Now the cards are turning the way that I want them to. Thank you. We gotta take this because it will help us with retaining establishment. It'll be good to have two of them. I'm so worried to even fight. I'm so scared because we don't technically now need... I think how the runs are going, I'm determining this. Yes, we didn't fight an elite in Act 3. We didn't have to fight an elite in Act 3. I understand that. But at the same time, I'm like, okay, you know, because anything can kill us here. There's been so many moments in this run where I thought it was over. I'm surprised we're making it this far alone. This is actually incredible. But if we go this way, we have two chances of some unique events. It's a very risky move. We'll make that decision after this. So we got the Thorn guy back. Thankfully, I have retain cards that might help with this. But... that card... yeah, okay. So that card did get exhausted, okay. We'll see what it does. I'm just trying to think of the next move, sorry. Okay. Do 20. I'd say we hit him now. Getting only 3 back is not the end of the world. He's gonna do 5 next turn. Don't worry about it. So this is what I want to do. Let's go into Calm. Oh my god, that's even more crazy. So when they're in Thorns and I attack them, it only hits me for 1? Holy crap. Do you know how passive I was in that last fight? Where I was worried about their 5 and doing all these things because I must not even been paying attention, dude. That's crazy. That's so cool. Sweet, dude. I have 2 more apparitions in my hand, okay. So out of the 3 of them got exhausted, 2 of them were saved. Keeps fucking going up in damage, but whatever. This guy's gonna be annoying. Not anymore, he's not. Do I already have 2 of these? I think so. Yeah. Do I need a 3rd? You know, there's a chance of 36 block, I'd get that. Otherwise, scrying 3 wouldn't be bad either. We have a lot of cards, but again, most of them are the apparitions. We have 2 retain cards. I feel like we have a good balance. We have 2 protect cards, I think it's fine. Okay. We have 2 where are they? We have 2 of these as well. I'd say take it. Take it. Take it. This run has told me I do not need to fight a relic, another enemy to get a relic, so I'm not going to worry about it. I'm so surprised in this run we haven't got a single, like, devotion card. Not one single thing was devotion in this. Like, that's actually crazy to me. I'd say we wait. There's not enough attack cards in my deck right now to want to go Divinity. It makes no sense. So we're gonna wait. Makes no sense. We need to wait. We need to wait. Same concept here. They're all good cards. And only taking 1 damage isn't the end of the world. This guy can get insane with the amount of damage he could do. I'm getting Apparition during the worst rolls right now too, which is also extremely frustrating. We're not getting any of our power cards right now, which is very unfortunate. I'm waiting on that worship. I'm holding on to it because I want to wait till I get Ragnarok or something. A lot of 0 cards. That's a lot of damage. Was that 33? Waiting for the frickin' Ragnarok. Where are you? You don't want to show up, do you? Like, ever. Just not in the deck anymore? What's going on here? So 2 of them stayed. Let's say for the sake of damage, we should do this. And we should also go into Eruption as well. The next turn, whatever he does, it's no Apparition. You've got to get Ragnarok the next turn. You have to. Thank you. And then I'm the idiot that uses Irithol instead. Why would I do that? I bet that kills the run right there. That move. Hang on. What is 17 times 6? 102 damage. Wow. I'm only gonna take 1 damage here. Personally, to me, shouldn't even have taken that long. The fact that I missed out on that Ragnarok opportunity to end that fight a lot longer. Yeah. If you go into Divinity with that, that's 120 damage. Oh, this is going to be a tough boss, too. I just saw who it was. I can't believe this sometimes. Like, I can't. I literally cannot believe it. It does 40. Sorry, I'm just trying to think here. Like, do I want to... I probably should just be safe. Oh, it can only be an attack card. That's right. I forgot that card's stupid like that. Well, thankfully, I have this. Then I can do this. What do you mean? Where's the other attack card? Oh, this one? Oh, god damn it, dude. Hang on. Where the fuck are my Irithel cards, brother? What is happening? Hey, there they are. Whatever. Well, we know we're gonna get them all here. What the fuck? How are they not showing up, my guy? I mean, for the sake of health, do I just do this? I just would really love it if my fucking cards that I actually want would show the fuck up. You know what I mean? Oh, there that is. Hey, how's it going? Hey, you showed up. Hey, thanks for dropping in here. We'll get rid of the guys doing the lowest HP here. God, this is so freaking silly. This apparition rotation is just crazy, stupid, dumb. Well, I have to kill the guy that's doing damage to me. Have to. But the other guy's gonna grow back now. This rotation is just... Hey, I'm in Divinity, everybody. Who does it attack here? Might as well, it's a zero rush card. Duplicate a card in your deck. Well, if that was the case, why don't we do Apparition? $36 health. You gotta do Bowling Bash, I think, because with that enemy being the dude that's got 3 in his room, you've got to do him. This fight's gonna be rough. I honestly think because he has second phase, it's gonna be so hard. We gotta do the math here. I gotta make sure I really don't use like certain things or screw up or whatever. Well, that's 21 and 12, right? So it's 33. I'd say that's fine. But now I have a feeling, yeah, the rotations of these cards are fucking insane, dude. Just not getting the draws I want. I have to do this, then this. Hey, what do you know? I don't get the fucking cards I want. Going into Matra here, or Divinity, makes no sense. Zero. Unless I need to block a fuck ton. But it's gonna cost 2 energy. So the only way it makes sense is go like this. And then if I exit out of it, it's so much damage. 15. Let's do 7. It's 28. Oh my god. 43.
I don't want to go into Divinity literally just for that, but I had nothing else I could do. Nothing. Zero. The rotations of these cards are so fucking weird, man. Just so fucking weird. Obviously, I want to retain these cards to do more damage, things like that. But it's like I told you, this is going to be hard because he goes into second phase. I can't see us winning this. There's no way. I'd love to retain to decrease that, but at this point, all these strike cards, I gotta go for it. Did you see the damage I'm doing? You see the damage output. You see that I'm doing a fuck ton. I want to keep getting that card up higher. I don't want to go into Matra. This turn, it makes no sense. How infuriating. Just not getting what you want for cards. Whenever you're in Divinity, it doesn't fucking matter. It just doesn't fucking matter. When you are in Divinity, it doesn't matter. You are getting such a unfortunate roll. Yeah. I'm not using Ragnarok with that much damage, no way. I can't. I gotta play it safe. My health being the way that it is, it's not happening. In the long run, this makes more sense. It's only going to put him at 9 Matra, but let's do this long term. Okay. So that if need be, if I go into Matra next turn, I can hopefully finish him with whatever fucking attack cards I have. So now he's going to second phase here. I should do this. And I should do this. Can't do anything to him, but that's fine. On the turn. Now he's going into this other phase. Now he's even stronger, he's got 42. But here's the thing. We only have one more apparition left in our deck. $13.26. He's not hit me once, by the way. He has not hit me once. That I can remember, at least. Unless he's hit me for one, but... I don't think this does anything to me either. I just need that Matra. You know what I'm talking about, video game. Doesn't matter. That's unfortunate, so we have to go like this. God. That's gotta be it. Okay. He heals 10 every time. Fucking die, brother. Might as well, it doesn't matter. So no more Irithals in my deck. They're all gone. Even in the discard. Just not strong enough. It's too evenly balanced. I could have maybe kept going if I used that defend card. Maybe. We don't know. We don't know how that would have went. We still had another act to still probably do, even if that was the case. But that was probably, if anything, the most stressful run we've ever had. Almost 3 hours of a run. I don't think that I'm ever going to do intangible. Ever. Ever. If that's how those runs are going to be. Like, so fucking long. We just, like, we had this deck, basically, where I feel like, obviously, if we didn't pick up intangible, maybe we would have been okay, right? Who knows? Because we would have had more health, essentially speaking. But you can really see how, you know, like I said, like how well I'm playing the game now compared to past, where I'm trying to synergize and make things make sense. I feel very confident that we can get to Act 4. Maybe not, obviously, with intangibles, because that's just too stressful. Maybe we can with vampire bites. I don't know. It's still kind of a little bit stressful, too. But I think I'm just going to just say, for the fact of, if we're not trying to go to Act 4 and we're just trying to have fun or whatever, maybe vampire bites or intangibles aren't worth it. But it just seemed like this run also, too, I'm not going to beat myself up and say that is even the case. What sucked more than likely than anything is anytime we fucking needed those intangibles, they weren't coming into play. It didn't matter. If I wanted attack cards when I was in Divinity, I had defend cards. I had skill cards. It was like the rotation of my deck was so ass backwards that it was like, what is going on here? I'm not getting the rolls correctly. So the run ends up taking almost 3 hours because I'm not properly getting the rotation that I want. And anytime, you go back and watch it if you think I'm wrong. But you go anytime I'm legitimately getting the divinity, or I'm getting the cards I want, I'm getting the crappiest draw every time. That's nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. Ugh. That's unfortunate.